The first item is Torrid, and it is this black blazer. It has like ruching on the sleeves. They're just like 3/4 sleeves. I found quite a few scrub tops this trip. This is Carhartt, and it's an extra large. It's like an orangey color with this, I don't know, what's that print right there. Scrubs don't sell for a lot of money for me, but I've had quite a bit of success selling them rather quickly, and so when I can find them at the bins, I don't mind picking them up. Hey friend, welcome. If you are new here, thanks for coming. I'm Jen. I am a fairly new reseller. I'm just under a year. I'm in my 11th month selling. So what that means is I go to thrift stores, yard sales, and I find used items, mostly clothes, shoes, purses, some hats, and stuffed animals along the way. And then I resell those on eBay, and I'm really having a lot of fun. My goal is to make about $2,000 a month so that I can put $1,000 extra into my family's budget just to help for things like dance class and soccer fees and such. So I recently took my 12-year-old daughter to the Goodwill Outlet, or the Bins. There are locations all over the US. The ones I went to were in Indiana, in Indianapolis, and it was $1.59 a pound. So there you pay by the pound. My daughter, I think, took a little bit of footage so you can see, but basically there's just huge bins that they dump donations into. Sometimes it's brand new donations. Sometimes it's old stuff that they have, it's gone through the stores and no one has bought it. So this is a Columbia. I don't know why I keep buying Columbia, but when it's $1.59 a pound, it's hard to pass up. Like this sweet little sweatshirt I loved. This is a Henley with like a heathered blue, kind of a space dye, I guess that's called now. And this is a size small. This is Aeropostale, and kind of in the similar vein of like Abercrombie & Fitch, American Eagle. I find that their jeans sell decently, and I thought a flannel was a good idea just with the upcoming fall season. This is a size small, which isn't ideal. No, it's a medium, sorry. And then this has elbow patches, which I just sold something very quickly with elbow patches, so I thought that that was promising. So I have 100 items to show you. I bought, I don't remember how many pounds it was. I'll put it here. But I bought a lot of pounds and I paid about $215, and I have 100 items, 112 items, I believe. So one, that makes my cost of goods per item just under $2. And two, that means we're gonna be here for a while. So if you have something else to do, fold a load of laundry, do some dishes, if you're a reseller, take some pictures or work on your spreadsheet or something, you know, be a little productive while you're watching this. This is White House Black Market. I find that if I have something that is, you know, like a jacket or a dress, sometimes White House Black Market will sell well for me. So I thought this was a very cute sweater. It's really lightweight, almost, no, it's not really jersey, but jersey like a t-shirt, but I just thought the little button detail on the front gave it a little extra oomph. This I thought was so cool. It is an Adidas sweatshirt. I am pretty sure that that is vintage. Do you know vintage? Do you know vintage Adidas? Anyway, this is a size medium. I just thought it was really cool. It looks like a sweater in there, right? But it's just a sweatshirt, so I don't know. I haven't comped any of this. Comping is kind of taking a look at eBay or whatever platform you're selling on and looking at what is available and what is sold, how much things are selling, how much they're listed for, and then how much they're actually selling for. So I like to kind of make sure that my items are going to sell. So if there's 100 items that are for sale, but only one is sold, it's my item's not gonna sell. But you know, if there's 20 listed and 20 sold, then that would be a 50% sell-through rate, and that means I have about a 50-50 chance of my item selling, as long as, you know, I take good pictures, which I don't. I didn't look up any comps. Usually I'm getting better at trying to comp things while I'm out and about. My daughter was with me, and so she was helping me kind of look through for flaws and things, and so there were a couple things when I got home I was like, oh shoot, I meant to look that up before I bought it. That's okay. This is one of them. This is the brand Field & Stream, which I really only know as a magazine, but it's an outdoors brand. Again, flannel for the fall. It's a 2XL. I'm just not gonna find designer items. One, I don't even know what I'm looking for designer items. Two, I don't know that they exist out there. I know some YouTubers find them, but that has not been my case. This, I also should have comped, but look how cool that is. I don't know what this is. It says Ed Hardy by Christian, something Frenchish looking. Dead or Alive, kind of like Day of the Dead something or other. I just thought it looked really cool. I actually had to go to the bathroom really bad when we first got there, so I walked straight back to the bathroom. But I saw this laying there, and so I picked it up, and I'm looking at it on my way back to the bathroom, and I'm like, I can't take it into the bathroom with me, so I just kind of laid it down, and I was like, well, if it's gone, it's gone when I come out. But I came back out, and it was still there. And then a few rounds later, I found another one. So I thought, you know what, if they're nothing, then I can lot them together and sell them together. But I meant to look these up. It has like a bulldog on the tag. I don't know, I just thought they were cool. Scrub pants I found. These are nothing brands, which is most of the scrubs that I find. Anyway, Figs, if you are interested, Figs are the scrub brand that's like you want. This one is called Wink something or other. I forget. Anyway, I don't want to completely undo these, but basically just blue scrub pants. I found these and I thought, oh, maybe I'll get them because they look impeccable, like they've never even been worn. And then I found another pair and I was like, okay, well, certainly I can get them and lot them up. And then I found another pair and I was like, well, definitely. And they're all the same size, except these are actually a different brand. That is Cherokee Workwear. Cherokee Infinity is a scrub brand that has done fairly well for me. And when I say done fairly well, when I sell it, it sells fairly quickly. I'm trying to find at least the little symbol. Here it is. This is the little winky guy, I guess. I don't really know what this brand is called. I forget. When I itemize my items, I will just have this as one item. So it doesn't really matter except to me, but that's the way I do it. That way it's cost, $2 for these items versus $6. Roughly that. This is Champion, and it is a gray zip-up sweatshirt. It's not hooded. It's like a performance. So it's like that kind of, it feels satiny kind of material, not like a sweatshirt. Make sure you stick around to the end because I have a really fun purse that I picked up at a yard sale today. So not at all related to the bin strip, but it has a really good sell-through rate and a pretty high average sale price. So I'm really excited. These are Ariat, and I about lost my mind when I found these because I hear that they do sell pretty well, but I listed them for $25 because they're stains. They are pretty distressed there. And on the bottom, hems. Another place you want to always check is in between the legs because they get really worn right through here. These are pretty good. There are actually 3 different stains on these that I saw. So even really good ones were only selling for $35. So I don't know why I got so excited, other than it's a brand I never find. This is a Packable Coat, and I could not find a brand anywhere on it. I was really kind of bummed about that, but it's really lightweight. It shoves into this thing, right? So this is perfect for camping or skiing. I don't know. What else would you need a Packable Coat for? So see, no brand. And I checked all the pockets. There's just no brand anywhere. There is a tag in here. I could look up the RN number, but it doesn't have one. It does say WPL. Is that an RN number but different? I'm not really sure. Anyway, it's a medium. The reason I got it was 1, it's packable, 2, it is in really good condition, and 3, the insulation is down. This is the brand J. Crew. Oh my camera's not gonna like this. These are little swim bottoms, and I'm pretty sure they have quite a bit of wear on them, but I'm pretty sure that this is a vintage tag. Are made in the US. So they're just white, and then I also found a top that is also J. Crew, and it is again just white, and it has like silver polka dots and then like this coral trim on there. I don't know. This is a size 8. I listed them together, but I kind of am regretting that decision. I'm fairly new at this, and while I used to say I don't know what I'm doing, I still feel like I don't know what I'm doing. I am learning a lot, and I feel like I'm doing better as I go along. Sometimes it feels like a big experiment to me. It's a fun experiment and profitable one, so not too bad. This is Harley Davidson. My daughter found this, and she was like, how about Harley? And I was like, yes! And this is Orlando, and it has a big giant crocodile on the back. How cool. Not crocodile, alligator, right? Florida gators. Yeah. Anyway, I thought it was really cool. It's in very good condition. The sell-through rate was really good, like 50%. This is another kind of bummer story. So these are like purple joggers, and I felt them and I was like, ooh, those feel really nice. And so I went to look at the tag, and I was like, oh, there's no tag. And I threw them back in the bin, and I went, wait, no tag. I wonder if they're Lululemon. And I looked over, and I must have thrown them perfectly because I saw the label right there. But they looked pretty trashed in the bin. And I was like, man, maybe when I get home, if I wash them up. But they're really faded and really pilled, and they just kind of look terrible. However, they still feel really nice and cozy. So I asked my daughter if she would want them for the winter, and she was like, yeah. So my daughter will be wearing those. This is one of the items that I was going to comp while I was there and didn't, but I thought it was really pretty with that. It's kind of it's almost crepe feeling, but not really. It's kind of a crinkle. And then that floral's beautiful, and then it has this like crochet, almost ribbon crochet detail on it, and it has the detail on the back as well. Just thought it was really pretty. It also has this like lace up detail in the front. This is by Altered State, which kind of rang a bell to me, like, oh, maybe that's a brand I should be looking out for, but I never actually looked it up. So let's look this up together. I'm just going to search Altered State in the search bar in eBay. I'm going to go to filter and down to category, women's clothing and tops. And then I'm going to filter by pre-owned. I think that's pretty important because the sale price can be significantly different. Sometimes it's not, but sometimes it is. Sleeve length, that was a long sleeve shirt, and let's see, I'm still over 1,000, so I'm gonna go search color, and I'm gonna search blue, and then I'm also going to search pattern and floral. So that gives me 66 items. I can kind of go through here. What I could have done was added crochet to my list, and that would only give me items that had crochet on it. Maybe I should do that. I'm not seeing anything that has crochet on it, but let's just finish what we're doing here. So now I'm going to go to filter and scroll down to sold, and it's going to show me that there are 10. So 10 divided by 76, so that's the total amount that have been listed. That's, you know, not a great sell-through rate. And they've sold for $14, $24, a couple for $9, one for $4.75. So this probably wasn't the best purchase, but you know, like I said, it's a learning experience for me. It's an experiment, and I'm learning. I might actually just put this in my kids' consignment sale, because with that low of a sell-through rate, the likelihood that this is actually going to sell is pretty low. I'm not super great at keywords yet to like keyword sell things, so I'm learning. I did buy a whole bunch of stuff to put in my consignment sale, and that, I mean like a bunch. My daughter kept bringing me plush stuffed animals, and I was like, I do not want to list anymore. I don't have enough space to store them. I've gotten rid of a bunch of stuff. There was one Goodwill Outlet trip that we took that we brought home like 2 bins full, and I was like, we can't do this anymore. But I did kind of give in. She kept going and going. She kept coming to me and going, but Mom, they're gonna put it in the landfill. And how do you say no to that? My little eco-conscious child. I want that out of her. I want that from her. So we're gonna try and sell those at the consignment sale. And then she quickly was like, I get a percentage, right? Of course. This is another item that I had intended on comping and didn't. I think that we were in between the rounds. So if you've been there, you know, but they will like set out all these bins, and then like 45 minutes later they'll go, okay, everybody against the wall, we're gonna swap them out, and they bring new bins out. It's kind of like a rotation, I guess. And so in between those rotations, we were going through the cart and just checking for stains and holes and things like that. This is okay, it's just like a fleece vest, right? Zip up vest. I believe it didn't, does it have a size in it? It looks like an extra large to me. It is, it's a 1X, good. So the brand is, okay, if you don't know this, if something is reversible or doesn't have a tag, always check the pockets. So this, the tag will often be in the pocket. So this is Bradford Exchange, a wearable work of art created exclusively for the Bradford Exchange. That sounds very fancy, doesn't it? Okay, it is just a purple fleece vest. I've said that 4 times, right? So this woman, it says, it's not the age, it's the attitude. And I'm just now seeing that she has a martini glass. I did not realize that. The back, it says, I'm still hot. It just comes in flashes. And she's has a fan, right? And then it says, it's not the age, it's the attitude. But this red and purple is a red hat ladies. It's what it reminded me of anyway. Oh, there's different sayings on the inside. This one says, laugh until you tinkle. You can see this is like really, really linty and terrible. What does this one say? It's not just the age, it's the attitude. So anyway, the Red Hat Society is like an older woman's club. And so I just thought it was kind of fun. Again, it's in good condition, other than the lint on it is out of control. But we'll see. These little tank tops don't sell for much, and I actually will probably go ahead and put this in the consignment sale. But this is Under Armour. My daughter's over there going, me, I'll take it. It's really little. It's a small. And, I mean, I could probably sell it for about $5. We'll see. I just thought it was really cool the way it has that, like, you don't really see that kind of font spell out. This is a really cute swim top. I like finding swim and bras. I don't think I found any bras this time that were worth it. Anyway, no, I did find one. And they're lightweight, so they add to the, taking the average cost of goods down. When I do the average cost of goods, I take the total amount that I spent, which was like $215, and I divide that by the amount of items that I have that I can sell. So this brand is Nip Tuck Swim, and it just it's like a heavy, it just feels nice. When you go to a lot of thrift stores and stuff, and you feel a lot of fabric, you can just feel, sometimes things feel nice. Another pair of scrub pants. These are purple and these are Carhartt. One thing I wanted to share with you about Carhartt, if you didn't know, all the tags have a little like model number in there, and so you can find out exactly what everything is, which is so helpful. So very helpful. This is vintage, I believe. It is made in Canada. The brand is Northern Reflections. Canada is one of those, like, if something is made in Canada, I'm gonna check it out. I didn't check it out, but this is not really flannel, but it's kind of like halfway in between flannel and like a work, you know, like a button down, regular button down shirt. Feels really nice. These are, I didn't know this brand either, and when I got home I looked it up. They're just little biker shorts. These actually I think I'm going to end up keeping for myself because the sell-through rate and the average sale price weren't very good. These I don't know what I'm going to do with either. These are really cool though. They're American Eagle and they're like shiny. I don't know if that's coming through, but they're shiny. But basically, they're swim trunks. They're lined. Maybe they're basketball shorts. I don't know. They seem like swim trunks to me. But I think they're vintage, but they have the American Eagle little old logo there. They're a size large. I did notice, I pulled them out of the wash. I wash everything that comes home from the bins, most everything. But it has a spot on there. So I do have a few things that I did find spots on that I'm soaking, a couple white items, so maybe I'll put it in with that and soak it and see if that will come out, but I don't know if it's going to be worth my trouble because I can't imagine that I'm going to be able to sell these for a long time. Layla is having fun with the neighbor dogs. Speaking of my things that need to be soaked, I have a basket that I just keep on top of my dryer, and I just put stuff in there until I have a full load. I already have kind of a full load. So this is Aeropostale, and it just reminded me of college. So I thought Y2K. This is Land's End. I used to buy Land's End all the time. It's a 2XL men's, I believe, like puffer vest, but it has a couple spots on it I didn't notice. This is a sports bra. I think it's Champion. It is also a 2XL, and it just looks dingy to me. So I also found a few white things, and white can be a little sketchy, you know what I mean? So this is Grey's Anatomy, and it is a scrub jacket, which I have sold a Grey's Anatomy scrub jacket and fairly quickly. So, and then this is Talbot's, and I thought this was so pretty, and I didn't see any stains on it there, but when I got it home, of course, I found some. But it is, I believe it's a linen blend. Feels linen-y on the outside here. There's no linen. It is cotton. Okay, well, it's really pretty, and it has kind of some texture to it there, and then also there's kind of a little bit of fringe along all the edges. I just thought it was really pretty. So hopefully a good little soak in some OxyClean will help get that out. I also found, this is, I think it's Aiden and my sister would shoot me. She loves this brand, Aiden and Anise. It's not gonna show you. There you go. This brand, they sell like muslin blankets mostly, but you can find loveys, or in this case it's a crib sheet. This is going to go in the consignment sale, but again, I looked it over when we were there and didn't find any stains, but then found some on when I got home. So hopefully those will soak out and it'll be fine. This swimming suit is so cute. Oh my goodness, I thought it was so cute with this little halter, and it's just, you know, basic black, and I don't know what this brand is, but it is a size 10, and it is Beach Native is the brand. But I just thought it was very cute. Again, it just feels nice, and so I thought I would grab it. It's not gonna cost a lot of money. This is a Speedo. Speedo is a brand that I like for my children because they're cute. Like, how cute is that? Actually like it for myself also, but then often they're high, so they are a little bit on the more modest side. let's see, this is a size 16. I bet that's a kid's size 16. There's the brand. Yet another one that I meant to look up. This is a little dress, and it's kind of like a stretchy kind of performance. It just says medium there, but it does say New Moo on the back. So I don't know. I'm gonna look it up and decide what to do with it. Trying really hard to not buy any more blankets because I was on a blanket kick for a while. I was looking very specifically for quilts, but I didn't find any. But this just caught my attention. This print is called Toile. I don't know why it's called Toile, but it is. And I loved this print when I was like in my 20s. And it's just very like romantic and nostalgic and I don't know, kind of country. It's just beautiful. And then this has these little tassels on it. So I don't even know that I would consider this a blanket. It's more like a tapestry. I mean, I think it's intended as a blanket. That's like a canvas kind of feeling, but I just couldn't leave it. Taking a hint from my daughter and saying, but they're gonna send it to the landfill. There came a point when I was like, you can't say that to me anymore because we cannot take all of this home. I would love to, but we can't. I like finding vintage kind of funky off the wall stuff. This is a library themed sweatshirt and it has this lovely little collar. This collar is pretty badly discolored, but this is, I would say, vintage. So this is a Hanes Sport. This is actually cool. So this is a Hanes Sport sweatshirt that then someone created this sweatshirt from it and then made their own tag. So this is Valerie's Folk Art Applique. And it's the size extra large. The Hanes Sport tag does say that it's made in USA, so it is for sure vintage, but I just thought it was really cool. Right. This like applique stuff.
There's one that's red. Can I pick it?
There's one that's red. You want to pick it? Yeah. Is it all red, completely red? Or just mostly red? If it's all red, then go ahead and pick it. That's exciting. This is Loft, which is Ann Taylor. And it is Loft, not Loft Factory or Outlet. There will be little dots underneath the Loft symbol or the Loft tag, if it is. When I got this, I was like, this is ridiculous. Why am I buying Loft? And then literally today, I sold 2 Loft items. 2 today. So it's not going to sell for a lot of money, but it is just a brown, very lightweight cardigan. I wish it was my size because it's wonderful, but it's small. It just feels very nice. I'm actually wondering if it's anything fancy. It is acrylic. Oh, it is wool. It is a wool blend. So that's good. That adds some value. Anytime there are natural materials like wool or cotton or silk or linen, I really like linen, it just tends to make the item a little bit better. This is another vintage item, and this is Christopher & Banks, which is, you know, if it's not vintage, I'm not going to buy it Christopher & Banks. But this is made in Hong Kong, which indicates that it is vintage, but it's just this snowflake embroidery on it, and then it has a little bit of sequin detailing on there, so it gives a little like the snowflakes are sparkling.
It's golden red!
It's golden red! Nice. Should we eat that tonight?
Yeah.
All right, go put it on the counter.
Woo!
Woo! This is Dungeons and Dragons. I don't really have anything else to say about it other than that. It's one of those things that I hear to look to pick up, and so I did because it's not going to cost a lot of money. This is Real Workwear, and I feel like I've sold like a coat of that brand. But anyway, this is just a small woman's flannel. I thought it was cute, and again, flannel season. It's coming. It will be here before we know it. Sometimes it's here now because it gets really cold at night. Not cold, but chilly. This is Chico's, and I've done pretty decently with Chico's lately. I think this is the only Chico's item that I found, but it is a spaghetti strap dress. I think it's a maxi dress. It's pretty long, but I thought that print was kind of fun, and it's just like a jersey knit. Feels like a t-shirt, and it is cute. I found quite a few jackets, like not coats, but jackets. This is C9 by Champion. So this is just a full zip. It has reflection, like reflective things, so it's probably meant for running. It's a navy blue. This I could not find any tags anywhere, but it is a reversible kind of tapestry looking blazer jacket. So on one side it's this black and white, and on the other side it's that like green and burgundy. It's really pretty. There's no pockets, so there is, I mean, literally no tags in this thing, which is, you know, slightly frustrating, but we'll deal. This brand is Ping, and it is a golf brand. It says Dry Fiber Dynamics, and this is a 2X, and it does have, I believe that's the Chevrolet logo embroidered on there, and I think I just saw a hole. Maybe I didn't. Okay. So anyway, it is just an orange polo. I believe it's a 2X, and I don't know. I just thought it was nice. This is a Nike Dry Fit, kind of color blocked, full zip jacket. It's just lightweight, like a track jacket. This is American Eagle, and it is just this open knit sweater. It's a size small. It's not really all that exciting. Another Torrid shirt. This one is a size 0, which is just a large. And this is like a lace overlay, and it's a little like, not halter. What is that called when it's up real high like that? Another one that I meant to comp and didn't. This is Jamie Nicole. It's a size 14, and it is a short sleeve, like cap sleeve denim jacket. It's really lightweight, but I just thought it was kind of cute and meant to look it up and didn't. Some things I buy without looking them up, like this. This is, again, Columbia. How many Columbias did I buy? Goodness. Anyway, this is Columbia. This is Omni Heat, and this has that like silvery kind of lining on the inside. I'm not entirely sure what it does, but apparently it's good. Ginger Marvin says that, Kathy from Ginger Marvin says that's the only Columbia jackets that she'll pick up. Anyway, this is a kid's size. It is a coat. It is very nice. In fact, my daughter was like, ooh, can I have that one? And sure. It's a large, but it was a little bit too short on the sleeves. It does say in here that it has outgrow internal sleeve pant grow system. And it kind of gives the instructions. I'm having a hard time figuring out if the sleeves have actually been let out or not. This is, again, vintage. It is Ramie and cotton. Ramie, my understanding, is similar to like cotton or linen. Like it is a natural material. I could be wrong about that, but that is my understanding. But it's just this beautiful like scene, and it's hand knit. It says knitted by hand. The brand unfortunately is like faded out, and I can't see what it is. It was made in China, unfortunately. It'd be better if it was made in the US, but the knitted by hand and just the natural materials, and just I mean, it's beautiful. I think I would never wear it, but I can appreciate the beauty of that. Can you? Would you wear something like that? Let me know in the comments if you would wear something like that. Because I mean, I would love to see someone in it, because I just think it's so beautiful.
Mom.